Hey everybody, I haven't been on in a while. I'm finally feeling much better. I've been really sick. Recovering from the surgery has been rough. That guy cut me under my ribs and all the way down my left side. I mean, it hurt bad. He had to peel my entire abdomen open to get my kidney out. But when he got in there, remember how I told you it was gonna stick and I was gonna bleed out? Well, he told me that the kidney just popped out. And I said, well, I told it to. And he said, what do you mean? And I visualized, I want to teach you something, okay? You're going for surgery, and, this guy said I was going to be complicated. So I talked to my kidney, and I said, thank you so much for 57 years of great work. I love you so much. I really appreciate all you've done for me. But you really need to pop right out for the doctor and don't give him a hard time. And then he told me that it popped right out. And I told him, I told it to do that. And he said, you're crazy. But I really believe that we have a lot of influence on our bodies. Our bodies love us and are there for us and work for us. And when we communicate with it, it listens. So I want to tell you guys, it's not weird to imagine what you want your body to do for you. So that is my one bit of wisdom today on this video chat. That we do have influence over our bodies and that we can make our bodies do what we need it to do when we need it to do it. So I'm empowering you to know that you're amazing and that you have the control over your health. And I know that I told you guys that I may not show up again because I might die. And it was a really big surgery, and the recovery's been very painful and very slow. I mean, it's like, the 21st of October? And I haven't talked to you guys since like the first week of September. So I got really sick last weekend. I had a fever and everything, and they thought, oh, I might have an infection from the surgery. But I took my oregano oil, and I told you guys I'm selling Vital Health. I had a brain fart. VitalHealthGlobal.com. My shop is a shop link of shop Vital Health Global / Katie Hayes 1. But there's an https / shop.vitalhealthglobal.com / Katie Hayes 1. That's my shop link if you want to buy some products from me. We've got a brand new coffee coming out. It's a latte, yummy, yummy. Most of our coffees are supplement based. One of them helps you lose weight. One of them helps you focus if your ADHD has a lot of mushrooms in it. It's called Neuro Cafe. And the Love Cafe is really good for your hormones to balance and helps your libido and all that. And it works because I gave it to my girlfriend and she hadn't had intercourse with her husband in a long time. And then they finally did it when I gave her the coffee. So it works. Yay! And then the latte, I think it has some mushrooms. I'm not sure what the medicinal value of it is, but we're coming out with a kids line. And I got to tell you this amazing story. There was an autistic girl, 19 years old, nonverbal, in a diaper for 19 years. She'd been on the children's line for a year. She got up in front of 1,000 people and did a speech with no diaper. And there wasn't a dry eye in the place. Because Vital Health people are heartfelt. We are of service. We want to help heal people. We're not about selling. We're about, hey, what can I do to enhance your life? How can I better serve you? Whatever ailment you have, let me see how I can help you balance your body so your body can heal itself. That's our big effort. So that goes for all of you out there. If you have a health crisis going on and you need me to help you get on some products to help balance your body and heal yourself, my email is Katie Hayes Art, and that's KatyHayesArt @gmail.com. And you can just say, hey, I'm your friend from YouTube and I'm having high blood pressure, or I've got diabetes, or I have fibromyalgia, or I have an a lot of immune problems out there. But we've got products for all that. And we're having tremendous results, testimonials. If you go to Vital Health Global, you might be able to see some of these testimonials. I mean, we're changing lives. And that's why I'm in the business, because I was a massage therapist for 17 years and I lost all my limbs. And now I'm on a health quest to heal the planet through these products and my hypnotherapy. But, you know, I can do all of it because I'm amazing like that. And sell my art, katiepaints.com. And I got a book on Amazon about my journey, Beautifully Broken, the Katie Hayes story. So I'm kind of a very busy quad amputee. I'm making my second book right now, which I've got to do a bunch of print offs and get it to the publisher soon. From trauma to transformation, because I've been through some trauma and I want to help people go through their trauma, because I know I'm not alone. I know that we all have something. You don't go through schoolroom earth without having trauma. So I know I'm not the only one. I just had kind of an extreme case, you know. But that's why I'm on here on my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate you guys checking out my videos. I've had thousands of views. I'm very blessed, and I appreciate all of you for all the love you've sent me and all the support you've sent me. I get lots of people sending love and support all the time, and I really appreciate it. I don't know if you can tell how skinny I've gotten, but I'm like barely 90 pounds right now. And my dialysis people are yelling at me, Katie, you need to eat more. So I'm trying to eat more. But when they took all my innards out, they had to take my intestines out, and they mess with my stomach. So every time I eat like a little bowl of soup, my stomach blows up with all this burping, and then stops me from eating. So that's getting better, but it's been challenging. Like, I never was told by the doctor I would have these challenges. As doctors really don't know anyway, but not a fan of doctors. But yeah, I'm so on the mend, and I'm so grateful to be with you today, because it's been a long road and I'm finally feeling better. Walking the dog again on the bumps on the sidewalk. I mean, it's been a long, almost 2 months. It's been a month and a half, yeah. But I'm so grateful to be here and feeling good and writing my book. And I painted today. I got paint all over me. Oh, I'm so challenged. It's hilarious. I just made my business cards, so I'm going to be handing those out, because I really want to be of service to people and help them live their most optimal, healthy life. And I'm on like 15 Vital Health products right now because of the kidney disease and all that I'm going through. And look at me, I am feeling good. So I know the products are working for me. And that's how I want other people to feel. So I hope that you know that I'm here for you, and I want the best for you, and I'm not like the biggest salesperson in the world, but I will definitely help you if you email me and tell me, yeah, I'm having issues and problems with this or that. I can send you my business link, and then we can get going on making you feel better. I mean, that's really important. In this day and age, our food is so poisonous, and the crap they're putting in it, and how the soils are depleted. And it's like, oh my God, and I have a solution. All my products have no GMOs, no heavy metals, no mold in the coffee. So I'm just super excited to be able to promote these products with you, because I am literally out to change the world. And we deserve to have clean supplements, not crap you buy on Amazon or at the grocery store. Good plant-based supplements that your body can recognize and utilize and say, thank you so much for giving me these amazing herbs that I know what to do with, because they're plant-based and the body knows what to do with them. So I just had to put a blurb out about Vital Health, because I'm so excited to be representing this amazing company. And I'm partnered with my daughter, and I'm looking for business affiliates. If anyone's interested and serving their family and friends and helping their health and building a business. I've already made $422 in the last few months. So, I mean, there's good money and they have an amazing compensation program. But once again, it's all about serving others. It's not about the money or the profit or anything. That's just a really nice side effect to help other people and to be paid. Win, win, win. So if anybody wants to join me on this journey, I am searching for a business partner, and then you and I can get together and I can help you be an amazing person with this company and start banking some serious money. Some people are making $25,000 a week. I don't know when I'm going to get there, but I'm searching for people that want to help me build a team to get there. And I'm very motivated. You have to have the long-term mentality. You can't be like, oh, I need to make a quick buck and jump in, jump out. That's not what this is all about. This is about how am I going to benefit the lives of everyone I love? And it's like a marriage. You get into the company and it's like, okay, I'm in it for the long haul. Because the long haul is going to make you a millionaire. That's how this company's built. That's how good the compensation program is. And the more people you help, the better your finances. So look at that. Win-win. But so excited to bring that message to you today. I know I normally talk about my kind of weirdo stuff. Definitely been keeping my ear on some very interesting things that are going on. And totally excited about where humanity is going on this planet. We're doing really well. I know that I've told you to do your gratitude and blessings every day. I just want to remind you how important that is. Sending love to everyone you've ever met, everyone that's in your circle, everyone that is sick and not feeling well. Surrounding them with light and blessings. And whenever you pray, I want you to not beg for things. I need this. I need that. That's not a good prayer. A prayer is, thank you for the abundance in my life. Thank you for my health being so amazing. So you're giving gratitude for what you want, for what you envision is coming your way, and believe that you already have it. That's the secret of abundance. When you read The Secret or any of these self-help books on how to create manifestations or abundance, that's the gist. I just gave you the whole entire thing. Visualizing what you want and believing you already have it. And saying thank you to the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for it already being here. Do you see the magic in that? You visualized it here. Like a lot of times I visualize like gold just shining down on me, just raining down on me. I just envision money, abundance, love, and I feel it. I feel my soul family, my guardian angels, and my spirit folk, and believe me, they wrapped themselves around me on the day of my surgery. Let me tell you, I had anxiety and I was nervous, okay? And the minute I was feeling that, I said, thank you for surrounding me with your love and support, and I know you're there for me. And do you know, I just felt this warm hug around me and I felt so safe. And I knew that I was safe and protected. And when my doctor told me that he opened me up and I didn't bleed out and my kidney just popped out, and then I went back to dialysis and they said, your hemoglobin didn't go down at all. You must not have hardly bled in that surgery. I was like, winning, winning. Do you understand what I'm saying? I live in so much gratitude and so much positive thinking and visualization of what I want that it happened for me. And I want to be that shining example for you so that you can create this magic in your life. That's my absolute goal with this YouTube channel, is to be an example of what that looks like. That positivity of manifestation and how it really works and how blessed we are that we're all connected. We all are connected. You feel my soul because we recognize each other as souls. And how beautiful is that, that to send love energy to somebody who's in need, who's going through a really rough time, and you send them this light, this love, and a big warm hug, and keep repeating in your mind, you are healed, you are healed, you are healed. And you can say in the name of Jesus Christ if that's where your belief system is, because he's a very powerful entity, because there is no death. You know that, right? We're immortal. There is no death. My son that took his life 5 years ago, I still talk to him. I still see him in my mind. I still do little visits with him. And I have to tell you this funny story. I told my daughter, I didn't see the light. I didn't get to go to the other side in my surgery, and I really wanted to go visit my son. She said, well, I was talking to Jake the other day, and he said that he saw you, and that in the time that you were in the surgery, that you guys were visiting, and that she asked him, well, what'd you guys talk about? What'd you do? And he told her that he showed me how he's been dribbling his basketball and getting really good at it, and that's what we did. I guess on my visit with him, he showed me how he was dribbling his basketball better, and I started laughing. My daughter kind of yelled at him and said, you got to see Mom? You haven't seen her in 5 years, and you just sat there and dribbled your basketball with her? And I laughed because that is so my son. I totally believe that I got to see him dribble his bat, because he loved it. He was always like, he was the boy that was like, hey mom, watch me. Those kids. Yeah, that was my boy. And he was always doing something with a ball. Football, soccer ball, baseball, doesn't matter. He loved teams and sports, and he loved showing me, all his moves. So it totally made sense that that's what we did together. So it kind of warmed my heart. And I wanted to bring that message to you too, because when you lose somebody prematurely and it breaks your heart and you miss them every day, and your life is sadder and more difficult because they're not here with you. I lost both parents, my sister and my son, and my marriage all in 3 years. And it warms my heart that nothing is ever really destroyed or lost, that we can always tap into their energy and pop in and just say, hey, miss you, love you, hope you're doing well, you know what I mean? And to know that we're all connected like that, even in death. I mean, what a superpower is that, to know. I don't know if you guys watch paranormal shows. It's kind of my jam. And but I appreciate them because they're literally proving that we are souls and spirits, and that we don't leave. Now, what my understanding is, if you have unfinished business, you have a lot of trauma you have not cleared out of your energy system, and you pass with those harsh emotions, that sometimes there's a little residual left behind, and that's what these ghost hunters are finding on their little recorders and stuff, those residual energies. But I really hope and pray that my son has moved on. I really think he has, because I've been working with him. I constantly send him love messages and how proud I am of him. And every time I speak of him, I'm like, isn't he beautiful? He was such a good boy. And I always send him love messages of how grateful I was that he was my son and how proud I am of him. And I really want him to feel like I can leave. Mom's good, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to cling to them and miss them and grieve them so hard that they can't leave, because they're worried that you're fragile. And you don't want that. You got to let their soul go off into the great beyond. And there's theories out there on what that looks like, but no one really kind of knows. And but I have confidence that he's in the better place and that he's still working on himself. I had a medium once tell me that he couldn't find the words to a rap song. He was trying to rap. He was a rapper before he left. And so he's still working on his music and his sports. But I want to put this in my call today because a lot of people out there have lost someone they love and they're devastated and they miss them and they're hurting. And I totally feel your heart on that. It is so hard to live without my son. And at one point I didn't want to be here anymore to be with him. But I realized that I have 2 children still alive and I need to be strong for them and be a mom to them and stay here and be an inspiration to people and show them even when you've lost your limbs, you've lost your son, you've lost your marriage, you've lost your parents, all things I've lost, that you keep going and you find something to love and feel joyful about. And the positivity that I produce in my life by loving myself every day, by doing my affirmations of how amazing you are. I usually do it when I'm feeling kind of low and kind of down on myself. That's the time I go, I love you, Katie. I think you're amazing. You're working so hard and you've got so much going against you with your health and everything going on. And look at you keep going. Look at you beating the odds. Look at you making an example of how to be a loving, positive person in this very tumultuous world, right? So I back up what I'm all about, and I just feel that integrity and joy and how important my role is in the bringing the consciousness higher and vibrating higher and higher and staying in that elevated state and being an example to other people and how they can stay in a positive elevated state. And we can change the world by sending blessings to the earth and our friends and just staying in that elevated state. Our vibration adds to the consciousness and the planet's consciousness. And it's a beautiful thing. And I want to tell you how powerful you are, that you, on your level in your life of running these gratitude frequencies and love blessings, how you're changing the consciousness, raising that vibration. And you know what? Very small percentage of people doing this kind of action on a pretty much daily to weekly basis is making a difference. We're staving off World War III right now. We're staving off the CMEs, you know, the coronal mass ejection that the sun sends us. We've missed 3. That happened in 2012. We don't know if we had a little alien intervention to push them away from the earth, but the Mayans are right. Those CMEs were supposed to decimate the earth, and they just missed us by hundreds of miles. It was amazing. I don't know if you heard about that, but I was blown away when I heard that. I'm like, that's a God thing, but yet highly advanced alien beings we're their little pet project down here. They're protecting us, believe me. We've got big brothers and sisters out there keeping our backs good, and they're the ones that don't want us to set up another nuclear bomb. That's why they've been coming in our skies, and we have a lot of visualization of these UFOs in our skies. But the majority of them are here to help us, Pleiadians especially. They're keeping an eye on the reptilians because they're, you know, a little sneaky. They want to come here on a comet right now. They're heading here, and I think they're going to be blocked because they say they're on a mission of goodwill, but they're not trustworthy. So we've been protected, especially the cat beings. That's why there's so many lions. saying, royalty has the lion, the Sphinx in Egypt. We worship cats because the cat Lyrians, they're from Lyria, I believe, the cat people. But they were here and kicking butt on those reptilians. Have you ever seen a cat with a snake? Cat's gonna win. Cats are fierce warriors. But I'm just here to say that they have been protecting us and fighting for us for a long time. And right now, everybody's working in the background. Nobody wants to freak us out. They realize that we're getting more friendly to the idea. And Bashar says, I don't know if you follow him, but he's saying that we're going to have an actual contact, possibly on the news, full out there contact by 2027. And that they're kind of watching us right now to see if I think we're ready. Do you know that more people believe in aliens than they do Congress? I heard that statistic the other day and I just laughed because Congress is failing us right, left, and center. But aliens have been backing us up for thousands of years and building our society every time we have a flood or everything just gets destroyed. They're the ones that built the pyramids. They're the ones that keep coming back and giving us this high knowledge. So, and I try to send blessings to them too, and how grateful I am that they've helped us out, because you really don't realize what an amazing energy they have brought to this planet until you get the Gaia channel and go to Cosmic Disclosure, and then you get an earful of how they've been coming here for a long time and helping us. But I've always encouraged you guys to get the Gaia channel because it's changed my life. It talks about all my weirdo stuff. That's where I come up with all my stuff to talk to you about and enlighten you as to, what's going on that's not on mainstream media. I don't even watch that anymore. I don't even watch movies anymore. I listen to Audible books. I listen to my Gaia channel, and I watch my paranormal shows. That's it. I'm kind of isolated, but when you isolate yourself and surround yourself with your friends and things you love to read about, learn about, it really makes you a more positive person because you're not stuck. Like, I watch TikTok and some of this stuff I'm saying in the world's going on. It's like so disappointing. But the aliens, like they've said, we're like their little brothers and sisters, and they've already been down the same road we're going down. And they look at us like kind of children, like we're middle schoolers, because we get a toy and we want to use it, our nukes and everything. And they've been counseling with our government and saying, you need to stop murdering your people and give them the technology you've been taking off our spacecraft, because we could have the technology to give my limbs back already. A lot of medical technology that they're doing to their secret space program soldiers, repairing their bodies when they get hurt, but they haven't released it to the public. And so the aliens are kind of mad at our government right now, and they're threatening. They said, if you don't do full disclosure in the next few years, we're coming out. We're going to do it. So just so you know, they have our backs. They want us to know they're there. They want us to know that they're our relatives and that they love us. I mean, look at how big the universe is. You're going to tell me we're alone? I don't know very many people that really actually believe we're alone and we're the only sentient beings in the galaxy. I mean, that's so arrogant and small-minded. It's unbelievable. When you look at the trillions of planets that are out there, there are 1 billion Earth-like planets in our galaxy alone. And then you're not even talking about the other galaxies that have even more Earth-like planets. So I don't know if you're familiar with this topic. I don't know if you're uncomfortable with it, but I just want to put a little bug in your ear that you got to look outside the box and keep your mind open to these higher concepts, because in the next few years, things are going to change. And the more you stay positive and high vibe, the more you're going to be able to go with this new consciousness that's coming. It's a very exciting time to be alive, but it's very important to stay positive. And I really appreciate you guys watching me, and I'm at my 30-minute mark coming up, and I just want to send you all the love and appreciation for your support and subscribing and loving my channel and sending me messages. I just really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mwah. And hopefully it won't be another 2 months before I get on here. And hopefully I'll have some amazing information for you next time. I really appreciate you making it through this video and sending lots of love out to you. So have a blessed day, everybody.